Okay, hi everyone. So in this video, I'll be sharing some of my. This video is regarding the Linux build, the Linux machine build, which is required for programmers, developers, uh, people actually who compile code quite often. System level programmers, Linux programmers, LLVM. Developers, application developers, and so on. So basically, I'll be going through these builds. Uh, the primary reason behind making this video is that I almost found no videos surprisingly on YouTube, or I could not find you know uh, any tutorial on the internet, PC part picker for developer builds, that are particularly focusing on the needs I mentioned before. This is the reason I'll be sharing some of my research, some of the reasons why I bought this particular product, and I'll be also sharing some information which I'm not including in my speech in the description below. So yeah, so let us first understand the problem statement. So what my requirement was that I am a Linux programmer. I need to compile the Linux kernel quite often. Along with that, I also want to develop LLVM and other similar projects, and because of which I need to compile. Uh, I need to compile big amount of code quite often, and because of that I need high amount of RAM. I need high computing power. I mean, the higher the computing power, the better. But we also need to focus on cost, because I'm not going all out. I'm not that rich. I'm not going all out in purchasing the processor and other things. So cost is also a factor that I have considered, and which I think will help you better in making your choice. So first, let me just explain you why I came across this product, which is the Intel NUC. So NUC stands for Next Unit of Computing. These products have been there around like for more than 5 years at least in the market, and I would say that these products are pretty much good, and yeah, they do have an edge over their competitors. So the first thing is why I did not go for a custom build. So basically, I have never built a computer before, because of which I am not that great at gauging the level of power requirements, the cooling needs of the processor, and so on. Because of which, and I did not want to mess up my first build. Because of this, I just dropped the idea of a custom build. Uh, Also, then you might ask, like, why didn't I not use my regular PC that I use for, daily needs, like, the laptop or your PC. The reason being, I have a Windows laptop, and I did try dual booting it with Ubuntu Linux, and the performance was not appealing. It it struggled quite a lot compiling the Linux kernel, the LLVM project, and because of which I dropped even that idea. Next comes the option of SBCs. As we know, these SBCs are becoming very popular nowadays. Raspberry Pi. I have one SBC from the hard kernel, those Samsung Exynos based SBCs. But even they do not have appealing computing power, and because of which I thought that I should go for some different option. So we have these sort of computers also, which come in this sort of box size, small box size. these computers, Apple has the Apple Mini, I guess, which is a similar small computer. But the thing with that computer is that it is quite costly. It does have the necessary hardware that is required for compiling these projects faster. But the thing is, it is very costly. We also have AMD related AMD machines, AMD products like these. But even they, I would say, they are focused on, they are inclined towards gaming, and they have there's all these fancy RGB and better high-end or graphics cards. I don't think we as developers require, and Linux programmers, we require high-end graphics cards, and I think we should not be spending our money on that. I think integrated graphics will suffice our needs, and because of which I also did not go with the AMD products. And finally, I decided to explore the option of these NUCs. These NUCs come in different processor versions like i3, i7. They also have 10 generation, 11 generation. The recent generation, the most recent release generation as of the time of making this video is the 12th generation. However, we are also, during the time I am making this video, we are also having this problem of chip shortage throughout the world, because of which I had a lot of problems finding the 12th generation products, and I could, like, with lot of effort and searching on the internet, I could find this 11th generation i7 chip based product. So yeah, I mean, I was regularly looking on websites like Walmart, NUC, Amazon for these products. But like, since at least 4 to 5 months I was going through these websites, but I could not find the product. Like, luckily, in the recently, I saw that one store chain in the US, they were having this product, and luckily I also have a relative who lives nearby the store. So I just asked her to buy this product for me and send it to me. So this is how I would say it has been quite difficult buying this thing. So this is a Tiger Canyon Intel i7 based NUC. I think it comes with a maximum of 64 GB of RAM. It has the first level of secondary memory, NVMe or SATA option, and it also has a second level of secondary memory option, but that is HDD option. As of now, I have not installed a HDD because I have installed 1 TB of Samsung 980 Evo NVMe, and that is sufficing my needs as of now. But if there is need for more memory in the future, I will be installing the HDD, the second level memory, on the top compartment of this product. I will not be going over the details or the video of showing how you install the components, because we already have thousands of videos for that. I will be showing something which there are no resources available. So that is it about the build. So this NUC comes with another variant which is approximately half the size of half the height as this one, but with that one you cannot install. It does not come with 2 levels of secondary memory. It comes only with 1 level of secondary memory. About interfacing, I would say that this has good variety of underboard ports, USB ports, display port HDMI, 2.5 gig Ethernet, and that should not have you should not ever have a problem about interfacing this with your peripheral devices. The other thing I would say is that it gives much better, it gives the required performance for compiling the Linux kernel, the LLVM project. It does meet my needs. I would also I would like also to mention that it also comes with a Intel V7 Pro the variant. However, I think I do not need that technology, and because of which I should not be sort of spending money on the V Pro technology. That being said, another thing is that you can always purchase these NUCs from the Simply NUC website. Actually, Intel website, which gives you the details about this NUC, also lists down all the stores where this particular product is available. But the Simply NUC website, which I examined, I saw that this website does have the product, but it does cost you a little more than just buying the NUC separately, because they also install the other components. You can select the components like the RAM, the secondary memory, and so on. But I think this narrows down sort of our choice, because they will be installing the RAM which they find of the company, which they find better, and that just leaves us with less choice. Because of which I did not go to that site for buying my NUC. Rather, I bought it separately. I bought the RAM, I bought the secondary memory separately, and I installed it. So I think that is pretty much all that I would like to tell about this build. I hope this build will help developers and programmers like us, because I know I'm mentioning it again, but surprisingly there are very few developer builds. We do have the Linus Torvalds build, but that is quite costly for my budget, and I would say this is sort of budget friendly build. If you have any questions regarding this build, feel free to drop the questions in the comments. Also, if you have any suggestions, you may drop that in the comments. Any interesting conversations in the comments are always welcome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, and yeah, bye.